show up in a big way against the Bruins. Edmonton played a complete game in this one and easily get the regulation win. The Senators were hoping to fly high on the road against the Red Wings. Detroit trusted the system. They stayed with it. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Blackhawks take possession to get this one underway. Lekkonen's got it on the offensive end. And that's intercepted by Bedard. Takes the feed. Moves it to AJ. To his teammate. Centering in front. Couldn't complete the pass. Dishes it off. Denied by the defender. And he slides it quickly to Korchinski. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Makar. And he loses control here. Maintains control of the puck. Lekkonen's got it through the neutral zone. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Slides it across. Oh, what a save by Georgiev. Well, Cheryl, I know there were a couple of key players you had your eye on going in for this one. Let's go pound for pound.
Everyone's talking about these two young athletes going head-to-head on the ice tonight, James. Why? Because they're two of the best rookies in the league, and they're fighting for the Calder Trophy.
And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Takes the pass. The Avs carry it along the wall. Dishes it to Bedard. The Blackhawks are across the line and into the offensive end. Cross-ice pass to McKinnon. The Blackhawks gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Wrist shot from the slot. Glove saved by the goalie.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Well, we're around the midway mark of the season here, and a lot of talk about the rookies, so how are you feeling about them?
Well, it's not a snapshot of the season now, right? They played half the season, and it's been a real consistent season for him, James. I think he's been real strong. He's been impressive. We've seen his skill set, and he's managed the ebbs and flows of coming into a new league that's faster and quicker.
Got to be in the conversation for the Calder, right?
Oh, he's in it, James. He's had an outstanding season. He's right at the top of the list, maybe fighting for that 1-2 spot, but man, has he ever been an impact player for his team.
Colorado's got the puck. Dishes it to Rantanen. Well, this is what you get when you touch the forbidden fruit.
Well, this is about protecting your stars. I mean, you want to make sure that they're taken care of, and dropping the gloves here is a clear message that you're not going to have a way with our best players.
Ding, ding, it's over.
Well, dong. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
The Blackhawks play it along the boards. With possession along the wall. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Korashev's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Chicago's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Rantanen's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Dumba. And he takes the pass. The Avalanche have gained control of the puck in their own zone. Sends the pass over. And that's broken up. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. The Avs gain control of the puck. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Landeskog stick handling in his own zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Handles the pass. Takes a bump but hangs on. Works it across to AJ. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Blackhawks have it behind the net. The Avs will play it in their own end. Here's a short pass to AJ. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Avs gain control of the puck against the wall. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Tries to get the puck over to Rantanen. Skates to the crease. And he goes back to regroup. Makes the save again.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But it's pure athleticism that gets the job done.
The Blackhawks wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Bedard's won the draw here in their own zone. Slides the puck into the offensive zone. Puts it on net. No room for that one to get through. Glove save by Georgiev. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, Chicago's ahead 1-0. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Comes up with a big glove save. Quick feed to AJ. Sends a pass over. Poked away at center ice. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Can't get it to go. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Takes it across the blue line. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it to make the save. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Quick feed to Bedard. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Hammers a shot. Oh, what a save. Big time collision there. And they've got it in their own end here. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. The Blackhawks work it through center. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Georgiev's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been...
They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the...
Our broadcast crew catching up on this conversation on the bench right now between the head coach and the young rookie here, Cheryl.
Well, they're coming off a great shift where they dictated pace, James, and I think it's really important that you string shifts together if you want to build momentum, and I think this is a reminder to the kid that, hey, you're part of this. Go repeat what that last line just did.
Bedard's won the draw. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Moves it to the middle. What a chance, but they can't connect. Knocked away in the offensive zone. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. There's a save using his chest on the play.
AJ's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going, and when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Blackhawks have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Picked up along the wall by Middlestat. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Middlestat. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. And that's off the glove and will play on. Oh, and another quick stop.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in. Makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Chicago's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Great use of the wall on the pass. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Shuts him down.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Both teams gliding into position and the official set to drop the puck. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! Make it 3 in a row, and they're humming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Colorado's won it. Puck grabbed by Girard. And he takes the feed. Bedard's got it across the line. Handles the puck at the point. And he totally whiffs on that one. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. And he slides it quickly to Girard. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. Bedard's got the puck in his own zone. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. The Avalanche have it in their own zone. Slides it diagonally to Lehkonen. Slides the puck over. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Gains the zone through center. Girard's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And there's the whistle stopping the play.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Colorado's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
Quick pass over to Bedard. It's an opportunity for the power play unit to go to work now as the penalty expires. Oh, another great save right there. Make it 3 in a row. Bedard's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Blackhawks win it. And now he moves it quickly to Jones. Takes a shot. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Georgiev. Colton's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Avalanche have gained possession off the wall. How did he stop that one?
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Looks to set up at the point now. They are swarming around like bees here in the O-zone. Oh, monstrous hit right there. Denied by the goaltender. Slides it quickly to AJ. And he sidesteps the check there. Stars! And look who's at it again. They are really turning up the heat.
So creative and free. And the reason why you can play free because you're playing with a ton of confidence. Not afraid to put the puck to the net and, of course, retrieve it.
Well, the rookie coming back to the bench and looks like getting a little pat on the back from the coach here, Cheryl. A little love.
Positive vibes all the way around, James. And I really like the fact that the coach went up to the rookie and said, hey, listen, great job. Because earlier in the conversation, there was an expectation. The coach asked him to get out there and do something specific, and he answered the call. And that's easier said than done. I mean, you're a young player. You're nervous. You want to make sure that you execute exactly the way the coach does, and sometimes you can hesitate. So a great job gets rewarded on the bench.
Georgiev's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Chicago's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Slides it over with pace to Bedard. Handles the puck. Blocked in traffic. Puck picked up by Manson. Moves it over to Nichushkin. Now a quick pass to Landeskog. And it's a quick pass to Rantanen. Close save. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Cheryl, give me a sense of this conversation on the bench right now with the coach and rookie.
Well, the coach wants to give the rookie confidence to continue to be creative, but you also have to remind the player, the youngster, that you want to make sure that you are safe with the puck, that you're defensively responsible. And I think this is a real key of recognizing the time of the game and managing it accordingly.
And now it's grabbed by Makar. And a solid save on the play there. Strong defensive effort. Colorado's got the puck along the wall. The Avalanche have it on the attack. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Chicago's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Colorado's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. And here comes the response.
Well, it has to be. You don't want your star players dropping the gloves, so you bring out the enforcer to do it. Kind of like the old-time hockey, James.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down. The Blackhawks have gained some momentum from that fight. It's all them as they win that one.
Moves the puck. Across the line, down the left wall. Solid body contact. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Big time stop there.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real...
Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, it's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about compete and finding a way to get to the puck.
Chicago's offense has come to shine here tonight as we look at the score here late in the second. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Passes it over. Oh, what an opportunity, but it just goes a little high in the net.
When you're in the O-zone and you have possession, you're trying to create numbers. They do such a great job of getting to the net. And that opportunity ensues.
The Blackhawks have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Chicago's going to start with the puck in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Hall. Takes the puck. Feeds it over. And he catches that one with the glove. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Late goings of this period. Chicago's fans are loving every minute of this one as they lead 4-0. Moves it to the middle, and it's blocked. Oh, he absolutely crushed him in the corner. The Avs are on the attack. The Blackhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Bedard. Shot! Too much congestion in front. Colorado's got control of it now from their own end.
Bedard's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
1 minute left in the second period.
There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. The Blackhawks have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. Good defensive effort to poke it away. And he keeps possession. Sent into the offensive zone. Takes the puck along the boards. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
AJ's time in the penalty box is up, and he's got to get back to just finding his place within the game on the ice, and he gets a nice scoring chance right there that needs to give him some confidence. He can play physical, but he's also got to play with his brain.
Chicago's got the puck inside the offensive zone. He scores! And he completes the hat trick!
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him.
The Blackhawks are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving and holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Chicago's have been on a roll offensively tonight, and they lead it here early in this third period. Taken by Taves. Feeds the puck to Lehkonen. Into the attacking end. Quick pass to Makar. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Here they are on the attack. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence, and every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him, he's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. And they used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Blackhawks continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Dishes it off, and he easily stops that one. Stretch pass.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Blackhawks are on cruise control here in this third period, leading big. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Moves it to Wagner. Gains the zone along the right wall. And he takes the feed. Gets in front of it. Mrazek's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here in the stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
And they win the defensive zone face-off. Delayed penalty looming. Here's a short pass to AJ. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. That's blocked. Whistle blows, stopping the play.
The game is getting out of hand. You're down by a bunch. You take another penalty. You got to find a way to just reset your composure.
Takes the feed. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Wicked stop. He scores! The former Hart Trophy winner, Taylor Hall.
It really isn't easy to pull this deke off, James. When you move it to the forehand, you got to outweight the goaltender, and they're so athletic today that they can move across the crease so fast. But he does a fabulous job with great patience and buries it.
The Blackhawks probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here, and I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about, and if they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
McKinnon's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And a great save!
Mrazek's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
Colorado's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Rantanen. The Blackhawks have possession shorthanded. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Avs fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength. The Blackhawks played along the boards. AJ sliding the puck behind the net. Quick feed to Roy. Here he is, shot right in front. Shuts him down. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. And he takes the dish. Great heads-up play with the stick by Roy.
Chicago's top line looks like they're having a ton of fun out there, James. They're showing their chemistry, and they're a reason why they're in the lead in this game.
And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Receives the pass. And he's knocked off the puck there. Puck scooped up by Hall. Drills him. Great reach with the poke check by Taves. Colorado's in transition. Rocks him. Denies him with the save. Back to the point it goes. Puck grab by Roy. The Blackhawks have it now. Takes the feed at center from the right wing.
AJ's been a big reason why his team has a healthy lead here, James. I mean, they've been all over the puck, and he's got 4 points to show for it.
The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Taves carries the puck in his own zone. And that's knocked away by Bedard. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Blackhawks continue to lead big here in this third period. Quick pass across to Hall. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Handles the pass from the right wing. And now he moves it quickly to Bedard. Shakes off the coverage. Quick pass to AJ. Takes the feed at the point. Look at this. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Detroit's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. The Blackhawks have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Bedard's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Big time stop there. Moves it to Taves. Chicago's got possession here in the neutral zone. Moves by the check. Shot! Nothing doing.
Players work too hard to have the puck on their stick and to get to scoring areas to not hit the net. Even if they don't score, they'll get a rebound if they at least hit the tender.
And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. Makar's been whacked on the play. The official's arm is up in the air. Here comes the call.
Well, he takes another penalty, and now his team is compromised yet again. I expect he won't see the ice much more, James.
Colorado's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, sometimes it can be frustrating, and it can give you energy, and this power play has just been average tonight, James. But the good thing, they have an opportunity right here to get above average.
Good read with the stick to break that up. Tries to feed it over to Giordano. Nice save from point-blank range. Oh, did you hear that collision? The Blackhawks offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Looks to get the puck over to Bedard. Takes enough, but he's still got the puck. Moves the puck across to AJ. Look at this. Score! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Smith's got it along the wing and loses possession after a solid hit. Moves the puck to Hall. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Here's a short pass to McKinnon. Scores! Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
And that's it! It was a story coming into this one. Now, if you haven't looked at this youngster as being your favorite for the Calder yet, you're crazy if you haven't changed your mind after watching that tonight. Brilliant hat-trick performance by the rookie. He's been brilliant playing with one of the best teams in the league. They rack up another win. This is just a night that just checks all the boxes for this team. They look in fine form. And this time of the year can sometimes be that tricky spot for a coach to keep the motivation up. Kind of hit that winter blahs. They